Okay, now our next assignment. Okay, you need to round 700. This is just to practice an estimation. It says round each number to the nearest hundred and then add. Makes mental math a lot easier. So the 1's tens hundreds is 7, 1 tens hundreds. So that 6 makes our 7 8, 800, and that keeps us at 600. Okay. So 8 plus 6 is 14. If you put 1400, that's your answer. Okay. Round 63,679 plus 227 plus 8,125 plus 96. And they want every number rounded to the nearest 1,000. Okay. So here a 3's in the thousands place. Well, it's going to become a 4 now. So 64,000. Now, if there is no thousands place, this is what you do. Okay. You basically ask yourself, well, what's half of 1,000? It's 500. Well, since that number's under 500, then it's not there. We can take it out. Okay. If it's above 500, you would round it to 1,000. Okay, next one, 8,125. That 8 stays an 8. So 8,000. And like with that, we're not going to have anything there because that's under 500. Okay, it's less than halfway to 1,000, so we leave that out. So 64 plus 8, 72, 72,000. Okay. All right, next problem. You've got 14,562 plus 917 plus 9,105. Okay, again, nearest 1,000. Okay, so 4's in the thousands place. Well, since it's a 5, it's going to go to a 5. So 1, 5, 15,000. There is no thousands place. Half of 1,000's 500. Now, since that 917 is over 500, okay, we're going to round it up to 1,000. Okay, 9,115. Well, there's a 9, okay, so it stays a 9, 9,000. So 15 plus 1, 16 plus 9 is 25,000. That's how you should be rounding. Okay, round 75 plus 22 plus 224 plus 589. Nearest 100. Okay, now half of 100 is 50. 75 is over 50, so therefore it goes up to 100. 22 is under 50, so we remove that from the math. 224, 2, so it'd be 200. 59, well, that's over 50, so it goes up to 100. And we get the nice simple answer, 400 then. That's basically how you estimate, which you again probably already know. 47 plus 52, they want it to the nearest 10. Okay, so 4, 5, so that goes up to a 5. That is going to stay a 5. 50 plus 50 is 100. Again, you're not finding the exact answer, you're rounding them so you can estimate. Okay, 334 plus 48 plus 72, nearest 10. Okay. Nearest 10. So that's going to stay this 3 stays the same. That 3 stays the same, and then 330. Okay, that goes up to 5 because you have an 8. That would stay at 70. Okay, now here's how you should probably do this. I would add these two first. You can add in any order. 50 plus 70 is 120. Okay. And then 330 plus 120, think about it. Well, 330 plus 100 is 430, and then if I add 20, it's 450. Okay, round 415 plus 23 plus 89. Round to the nearest number to the nearest number before adding, okay? Okay, so 100, so you're rounding to the nearest 100, and half of 100 is 50. It's good to have that there. That stays a 4. 28's under 50, so we leave that out. And the 8 goes up to a 9, so it's 400 plus 90, that's 490. Okay, then the last one of these, we're rounding 963 plus 217. Okay, and we're going to go to the nearest 100. 100 there. Okay, there's a 6, so the 9 goes to a 10. Everything after it is zeros, so it's 1,000. I put one too many zeros. 1,000. Okay, that stays at 2. 200. 1,000 plus 200 is 1,200. Okay, 917 minus 523, we're going nearest 100. Now you're minusing, so we're going to have 900 minus 500, which is 400. Okay, 87,126 minus 3874, round each number to the nearest 100. So 1s, 10s, 100s, you're rounding the 1 there. 87 stays, and the 1 stays. Okay, 874, you keep the 3, then that goes 900. Okay, so 80, this one's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, 87,100 minus 3,900. You can use a calculator, I guess, but I need it rounded. Another thing you could also do is, if you want to do it mentally, you would say, okay, 87,000, make that, you could think of that as 4,000. Okay, it's kind of a tricky one to do in your head, a little bit. Not impossible, though, okay? So you can think of that as 4,000. So 87,100 minus 4,000 is going to be 83,100. But you have to go 100 back up, okay? So it's actually going to be, when you take it away, 83,200. Okay, that's how that's going to work right there. All right, next one. It's kind of a stupid problem. I don't know why you'd want to round like that, but I'm just taking the examples from the curriculum. 42 minus 28, nearest 10. This goes to 40. 30. 40 minus 30 is 10. Okay. Next one, we got 1,789 minus 885, and they want nearest 100. Okay, nearest 100, 1s, 10s, 100s, 1s, 10s, 100s. So we got a 1, that 7 goes to an 8, and then 1,800. That 8 goes to a 9, 900. Well, 18 minus 9 is 9, so 1,800 minus 900 is 900. Okay, next one, 8,245 minus 3,789. Round each number to the nearest 100. Okay, so this is another kind of dumb one. 8,200, 1s, 10s, 100s, 3,800. Not as hard, not as annoying as that one though. Okay, what's 82 minus 38? It's 44. So it'd be 4,400. If you can't do that in your head, just subtract it on a calculator. Okay, 18,211. You see that most of them, though, you'll be able to do in your head. Okay, nearest 1,000. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. That's going to stay 18,000 minus. That goes to a 3. Okay, so 113,000. Easy. 18 minus 13 is 5,000. Okay, then the last one of these, subtraction, 834,552 minus 472,224, round each number the nearest 10,000. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So 830,000. 470,000. Okay, what's 830 minus 470? Okay, or what's just 83 minus 47? Well, think of it, 83 minus 50, if you take that up to 50, you take it up 3 to 50, 83 minus 50 is 33, but then you add 3 back on, you get 36. And then you just put the matching zeros behind. 360,000. Okay, now the next one, these you're not estimating these, okay? This simple problem, you need to do the operation within the parentheses first. 13 plus 46 is going to be 59. 98 minus 59 is going to be 39. Okay, next one we got 1,000 minus 501 plus 223 plus 13. That's a minus out there. It's a minus. Okay, so we do the operation in the parentheses. 501 plus 223. That's 724 plus 724 plus 13 is 737. And 1,000 minus 737 is 263. Okay, now the next one, you're back to estimation. Now you're doing multiplication. Estimating products and multiplication is not hard, but it is different than what you do when you add and subtract. You automatically round the first digit. That 6 would stay a 6. The 5 is going to stay 5, but there's 500. Now here's how you do this. What's 6 times 5? Just times the non-zero digits. 6 times 5 is 30. Now count the rest of the zeros. 1, 2. That's how many zeros you have to add. So 3,000. Okay, 3 times 1,804. The 3 stays a 3. Around that, that's going to become a 2. Everything after it stays the same. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then you tack on the 3 zeros, 6,000. Really, it goes pretty fast. 5 times 12,199. That 5 stays. The 1 stays like it is, but everything after it gets dropped to a 0. 5 times, that's an easy one, 50,000. You should know that just by looking at 5 times. 5 times 1's 5. You put 4 zeros behind the 5, 50,000. Okay, next one we have 4 times 456,900. 4, round it, that's going to become that 4 becomes a 5, and everything after it becomes 0. Okay, 4 times 5 is 20, and you can count the zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put what the product of the non-zero digits is, and you have 2 million. Okay, next one. 3 times 300. Second, that right? 4 times 450. 8 times 318,234. So it stays 8. 3 stays a 3. Everything after it is dropped. 8 times 3 is 24. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So 2,400,000. Okay, next one, you got 9 times 2,132,513, so it's going to be 9 times 2,000, or 2 million, my bad. 9 times 2 is 18, tack on the 6 zeros, and you have 18 million for your estimated product. Okay, 327,800 times 274. So this time we have to actually round both the factors, so the 3 stays a 3. And the 2 goes up to a 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. Now count all the zeros in the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 90 million. Okay, 405,607 times 112. Okay, the 4 stays a 4. Everything after it is dropped to 0, 100. 4 times 1 is 4. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. 40 million. Okay, 419 times 7635, 400, 8,000. 4 times 8 is 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 3,200,000. Next up, 423 times 63,940. So the 460,000. 4 times 6 is 24. 2 zeros plus 4 more zeros. 24 million. Okay. 2,561 times 17,738. Okay, so that goes up to a 3, 3,000. Remember, when it's 5, you take it up. And a 7, so that 1 goes to a 2, 20,000. 3 times 2 is 6. And we have a total of 7 zeros within the product. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 60 million. Okay, 1,176 times 62,347. So it's 1,000, 60,000. 1 times 6 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same answer as the last problem, ironically. Okay, 42,114 times 18 stays a 4. 1 goes to a 2, 20. 4 times 2 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 80,000.